Hi guys, welcome to another video by AntiquesArena. My name's Walter O'Neill, and in today's video I'm going to, well, it's not going to be one video. Yesterday I went to Sullly carboot sale. What can I say? I bought that much stock, it's going to be split into 3 videos, or maybe even 4. Literally, I spent a few £100 in Sullly, and well, what can I say? Some of the stock is absolutely amazing. Some of it is working stock, and there's 1 or 2 little question marks that I'm going to have to do some research on. So, yeah. So consider this the introduction for all the videos, because I'm going to splice this at the beginning of every video now, guys. So I'm going to split it into the 3 videos or 4 videos, wherever it is, do half a dozen to or so per video, so you get to see the items correctly and tidy. And we're going to go from there. But there's a lot of stock. I literally filled the car up yesterday. Gelligear was cancelled because of bog. It was so much rain over the last few months. They ran it last week and it was great, but we had more rain again this week and it was cancelled. So I went down to Sullly. I done Sullly first, walked around Sullly, bought absolutely tamps. Then thought, oh, I'm going to nip over to Bessemer. Went over to Bessemer and bought loads more. Then I thought, well, I was going to go down to Bridge End. I thought time was ticking on by then. It was nearly 10:30, so I thought I'm going to go back to Sullly, because there was some pieces I saw earlier in the day that I left there that were just a bit dear, or that I was just being fussy because I was buying so much. And I was kicking myself when I was in Bessemer. And it'll teach me for kicking myself. But I went back and I had most of what I wanted. I missed the 1 or 2 pieces I left there. But they were slightly overpriced anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. But at the same time, I went back to Sullly, walked around again as they were packing up, and I bought far more than I expected. And some really nice pieces that I would have bought if I'd seen them first time round. So all in all, yesterday was a magnificent buying day. Now I'm going to change the structure of the videos this week slightly. What I'm going to do, and I'm going to see how it goes, and I'd like to know your opinions. I'm going to show you half a dozen pieces, tell you what I bought them for, then I'm going to research them on eBay and show you what I found. So you'll get to see the, say, 6 or 7 or 8 pieces wherever I do. Obviously I'll tell you what I've bought them for before I do the research now, because I'm making the film. Then I'm going to sit down and I'm going to find all the comparatives on eBay and on Google and all the rest of it, and then I'll do a little video showing you what each one of those is actually worth, and then we'll close it up from there. So yeah, hope you're ready. Okay guys, so we're going to see part 2 of the Sullly video now, and I'm going to show you more stock that I've bought. I'm going to start off this video with Sandra's Christmas present. I think this is the one I had off mic. Are you ready? Hang on, there's a twist tie, is it? I'm not sure if his head's supposed to move. However, I'm sure there's a twist tie or something around his neck I got to remove. That's what the label is saying, but yeah. So we'll have a little look. He's Gizmo. Gremlins. Who loves Gizmo? No food after midnight, and stay away from water. And we better what I do, because sunlight will kill you, won't it? Ha. So we have a Gizmo, guys. That's going to Sandra for Christmas. Oh. She's going to love him. Now, this was up earlier on in the day for £20. And on my second trip round, after I'd been to Bessemer, I saw it still on the stall, and I went up to the stall owner and I said, look, is a tenner any good to you? I said, I only want it for a present. I'm not selling it on or nothing. And he offered 15, and we met at 12. So I bought it, and not 2 minutes later, he's there saying to me, you got a YouTube video, haven't you? And I said, yeah, and he introduced myself and everything, and he introduced himself. And I told him, yeah, this is going to Sandra, and it is. This is genuinely going, one of Sandra's Christmas presents. And I can tell you now, she's going to be begging me. When she sees this on the video, she's going to be begging me to see him and have him. And that's not going to happen, is it, Gizmo? No, it's not. Christmas, innit? Yay! High five. Right, so, there's number 2. Number 1, anyway. Ooh, I'm in a mess. Right. Now, you all know I like to show one good piece per film. Next piece cost me a lot of money. It came with a certificate of authenticity, which I know doesn't always mean a lot, but I'm going to show you, and either way. Before I show you, I paid £100 for this, so big expectations, I know. See, I can't see where we're at. There we go. Now it's an oil painting on canvas. Now you've got to be very careful with these that they're not oilographs or oil prints. But this one came with the certificate of authenticity. The woman who bought it gave me the history and everything else, so that helped. And it does look right. But I have been fooled before, but this one does look right to me under my eye, and I do have, as I said, I have the certificate of authenticity. So that's something. What a beautiful, beautiful painting. Now I have found an almost identical one online already, and I'll show you all the research in a bit. Now this came with a certificate of authenticity. This side is all in German. The artist's name is Walter Lajovic. Same name as me, Walter. Basically, he was born in 1927 in West Germany, studied till 94, then took him to Russian war jail until 1948. In 62-63 started the Academy Karlsruhe, studied again 64-65 Folkwang School, and so on. He studied the technique of the old masters, Rembrandt and Rubens, etc. He's well known in his kind, prepared for other techniques, blah blah blah. He's had exhibitions in Canada, Hungary, Russia, France, Frankfurt, Germany, Berlin, West Germany. You got the owner here, which would be the people I purchased it off. You have then at the back here is an original work by his or her own hand, Walter Lajovic, landscape. So it comes with a bit of paper to say it's a painting by his hand. And the date of the painting, I believe, is around 1970. Between 70 and 80. Somewhere around there. I haven't done the research on him yet, but he started in Paris since 1970. So, this is a more, in the last 20, 30 years, 40 years. But it's come with a bit of information, but it has cost me, guys. But I don't mind taking a gamble. If it's something I like, I'll take a gamble. And that is a £100 gamble. But my last gamble, as you know, paid off big time. So, where we are, we got those two, and we got, is it? No. Wait a minute. Oh, those two, right. Okay, I'm in a mess here, trust me. Right, next two pieces, guys. I have two white metal, I'll show you them separately, horses. Now, it could be silver on brass, or it could just be some white alloy metal, I'm not sure, but there's a good weight here, so it's probably silver on brass. Really nicely cast. Look at the face. Nice quality horse. It's a full size, as if you were buying a basic horse or something like that. It's the full size of them. There's the second. And looking at the bellies and everything, these are race horses. These are not, your standard horse. So I'd say looking at them, they're thoroughbreds. But I love the heads and the bodies. Really nicely done. Now I paid £3 each for those. which yes was a gift, and I mean a gift. So I see them at £20 to £30 each anyway without doing research. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I see them. We have a little Ueni pottery chamber stick. Now Ueni pottery in Wales down by Bridgend. Been producing since the 19th century that I know of. I think it's all the way from 1700s. There used to be farmers doing it as far as I remember, but either way, Ueni pottery, bit of Welsh pottery. They've advertised for £3. They actually paid £2 for it. It's not fortunes, guys. It might be a tenner, but we'll have a little look. Now the eBay prices don't always have a bearing on the prices I'm going to get in the shop, but it does give us an idea whether or not we got something rare or not. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right then, next piece. Let's take the jewellery out here. I'm going to do all the jewellery at the end separate, guys, because I had quite a bit of jewellery. Next piece I got is a bit of Chinese cloisonné. Now cloisonné is basically you'll have your base, which could be silver, brass, bronze, copper, whatever, and then they'll put wire work down for the pattern, fill it with like a glass paste, then fire it, and it forms the pattern. It's very hard to do, very expensive. I don't know if you can see the colouring on here. Not very well, I don't think. This is really nicely done. It has flowers all the way around, flowers inside. Really is quite attractive. I don't know if you can see it, guys. I really don't. I don't want to move my phone in a minute. Now it has a paper label or sticker underneath. Jingfa. So it's definitely Chinese. A little bit of research needed, but just as a little cloisonné bowl, it cost me 50p. And dusty. My algae will be going now. So yeah, bit of research needed on that one, guys, but for cloisonné, you know, it's going to be 15, 20 quid in the shop either way, no matter what. Next. Yeah. Final piece, I think, for this section. How many's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many have I done, guys? And Gizmo 5, and this one. No, we'll do another 2. So what we have here is, I'd say it's early 20th century, but it could be late 19th Victorian. It's a chamber stick, but the top comes off, so you got your little pan. Not 100%, you'd probably keep all your pieces inside that. So, it's brass, it's late Victorian to Edwardian, and I have not seen one of these in probably 10 years. I'm trying to remember how much I paid for it. I think it was either 1 or 2 quid. It wasn't more than £2, £2.50, but I think it was £1. No, £2. Now I know where the dealer I bought it off. It was £2, and absolutely love it. I love candlesticks, chamber sticks, things like that. Now I've got a book. I could sit down and date it and get all the details for it. But to be honest with you, for the money, it's just not worth my while doing it. But I'll do the research. We'll have a little look. It may be that these are decent money with the box underneath. They may be good money, but yeah, 2 quid. What do you think of that one, huh? Haven't seen one of them in a long time. No doubt somebody will text in and say, oh, I have them all the time, but do you know what? I don't see them in my neck of the woods. Yeah, let's go with this one. Final piece for this video, guys. Now we have a little bit of, in my opinion, Swedish glass. It's very thick, very heavy, very much in the Orifors manner. Sliced base there, can't see a signature on it, I will be looking. Very thick, very heavy, quality glass. Now this vase is a good 14 to 18 inches tall at the guess, probably weighs 2 to 3 kilos. It's in lovely condition, stinking dirty, really is. It's absolutely bogging. It come off a boot sale, and they didn't even bother wash it. Now I paid £6 for that off Mike, and I rate that, I really do. Depending on the maker, I really rate it, so we'll find out what I can. The only downside is it's not signed, so it's probably going to be attributed to Orifos or one of them factories. Denver, this is where I need your help, mate. Really nice quality vase either way, so whichever way it goes, guys, I really do like that. So I think that's it for this video. Obviously you'll stay tuned and you get to see all the research I do on them, find out the prices and so forth on these pieces, see where we get to. But for now, I'll call it by there and move on to the next. It's gonna be a long day. See you soon, guys. Okay guys, so we're going to start off done a bit of research on the painting. Now here's a very similar scene, not the exact scene, but very similar to what I've got by the same artist. And here we have it here. Large oil painting, Walter Lajovic landscape, okay, and they sold it for £300 sold. So there's hope for me on the gamble I done with the painting. So I'll probably ask $295 and see what offers I get. With the regards to the pair of white metal horses I've had, there's one here on eBay, they're asking $29.99. Now I know anyone can ask what they want, but there's none sold for me to get a sold price. But as I said to you earlier, I'm probably going to ask about 20 quid a piece. So I'll be 40 quid, £45 on the pair. So that's where we're at with the horse. With the Ueni pottery, people are asking as much as $14.99, but they're not getting it. You start coming down to £8, £9, £7, that's when they're selling, is around that sort of money. So it's about 8 to 9 quid's worth, maybe a tenner in the shop because they haven't got to pay postage. Now this was a shock. Now I knew my chamber stick was a good one with the box underneath, the tinder box underneath, but done a little research and I didn't realise how good they are. Now this seller's asking $95 for his. There are none sold on eBay and none currently on eBay. There's an 18th century one sold on eBay for $185. But they're saying that's 18th century. Now, whether it is or isn't, I don't know, I haven't looked at it. But I'd still say mine is late 19th, early 20th. But looking at this, it's a very similar construction. And they're asking $95. So I think I'm going to go in at $95 on mine as well. To be honest with you, when I bought it, I thought 20, 30 quid. Didn't realise tinder boxes were big money. They're just not that common. So there's a nice little treat there that I've had. With regards to the Swedish glass, there are so many. Because it's not signed, I'm struggling. It could be Costa, could be Orifos. There are so many. I really need to sit down and spend a few hours going through all the pictures to find it. It won't be too hard to find, it's just going to take a long time. So I'll wait and see if one of the glass men on AntiquesArena can help me with that. If not, then I'll spend the time doing the research. But that's where we're at, guys. That's the painting, the horses, the Ueni chamber stick, oh, the Clisone. Didn't look at the Chinese Clisone. In all honesty, we can have a look together because I haven't looked yet. I forgot, missed that one. Hang on, bear with me. So I'm going to search 20th century the bowl. Let's see where we're at. Right, now I'm going to do sold prices because I want to, well, it's only 5 a minute, so have a look at these, what they're asking. The price varies from £95, £12.99, £65, £49. That's similar to what I got there, is the £49 one. But I'm going to go and see if any of them have sold and see if we got any sold prices. And across to sold. Let's have a look, is it? Let's see what we got. So, that's nothing like mine. No. Now that one's early 20th century Clasone bowl for 65 with a dragon, but that's nothing like mine. Then you got 15.99. No, there's no one like I got on you currently. The only one similar was the £49 one, and I think that's overrated for what I've got. So, in my opinion, the Chinese Clasone is going to go out for about 30 quid. So that's where we're at, guys, on the research of today's little buys. Okay, guys, Sandra's just come back from Porthcawl, her little weekend break. Say hi.
Hi, do I look like I got a suntan?
So, before she sees the video and sees one of her Christmas presents, I'm going to show her it now with her on film. So I'm going to make her close her eyes in just a second. While I go and get her, you can have a chat.
Hey guys, my holiday went really well. I took my dog. I loved it. I recorded mostly all him. None of the kids or me. Just the dog. I was all excited about my dog. But yeah, should I shut my eyes? I don't know if he's... What's he bought me? Quick, I better act surprised. I gotta act surprised. Are they shut? Don't ruin it. No, they're shut, they are. Look.
Are they shut?
Yes.
Are you sure now?
100%.
Keep them shut.
Gizmo! Oh, look at him! He's going to be in bed with me in here. Oh, let me open him. Oh, bless him. Look, get water. We can make more. Oh, look.
Give him back in. No, that's it. You can have him till Christmas. Back.
Guys, should we throw water on him? Anybody else want some? No, bright light.
And you can diet with him. No feeding him after midnight.
I know. Oh, look.
See? Worth every penny. Mike, thanks fella.
Got a twist on his neck, apparently.
Yeah, I was having a look earlier. I think he'll move his head if you untwist it, whatever it is. But don't, just in case you break it.
But I can't know if he's working. The sun's hurting his eyes.
Come on, he's going bye-bye.
You can't do that to me, can you?
Now you've got to wait all the way to Christmas to have him.
But he's going to cry.
He's going to be put in a box and wait all the way to Christmas.
Go like this. Oh, look. Go on, then. Come on, guys, put on the bottom of the video whether I should be allowed to have him now.
The answer's still no, no matter how many of you comment. Christmas. Maybe birthday. Birthday's in July.
Yay! Water.
Thank you.
I knew what it was when I heard the music. I was like, oh my god, it's a gizmo.
Gizmo's going bye-bye now, guys, till at least birthday time, maybe Christmas. We haven't decided yet,
My
so...
birthday's July the 5th. Look how long I gotta wait.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So long.
And he grew up to me. That's just like, that's worse than the diet. That's like putting the cake in front of me, leaving me poke the cake with my finger with a glove on, and then taking the cake away. So he's just done on me. What do you mean?
What can I say, guys?
I told him I didn't want it. I said, no. I said, I'll wait until Christmas. And he just done it on purpose.
The upshot is, she would have seen the video, just like Tony did, and he complained. He said, thanks for telling me, Ed, I got Wurzel for my birthday or Christmas.
Did you actually do that?
Yeah, I put in the video about Wurzel, and he watched the video, and he commented, thanks for telling me I got Wurzel. I don't know how much you paid for it. Well, I paid £12 for Gizmo.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Wow. You got robbed. No, I'm joking.
Tell Mike.
I'm joking.
He sold it to me, and he wanted 20.
Did you really? What, Mike?
Well, the story was, I went down to Sully,
Right.
and when I was walking around first of all in the morning, I saw him, and he wanted 20 quid.
Right.
And I was in an iron. I'm getting to that part.
Okay.
Then I left Sully with half a car and went to Bessemer, done Bessemer, and I was thinking...
But that's why you went back, and you went back for Gizmo.
I went back for a few things. Anyway, I went back, and Gizmo was still there, and I asked him, I said, will you do a tenner for Gizmo? And he said, no, 15. I said, how about 12? I said, I don't want to sell it on. I said, I want it for a present. So then he sold it to me for 12, and then asked me if I got a YouTube channel. He watches us on YouTube. So I told him then, it's a present for you.
Yes. I gotta take a phone call, guys. Hello?
Okay guys, hopefully you've enjoyed seeing this video and the bits of research. I'm going to run this series every single day. So basically I got, I think, 6-7 videos, wherever it is. I'm going to run one a day and get Sully's buying out the way. It's just so much stock and so many videos made from one day's buy-in. I'm just not going to keep up. If the buy-in keeps up like this, wow, what a year it's going to be. I don't know where to start. Yeah. Spend a few £100, but you know what, guys? Wow, wow, wow. Over the moon. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully you've enjoyed seeing the video. Stay tuned for the rest of the series, guys, on this Sully buy-in, part 1 through all the way up. And hopefully you liked the new style of filming. Showing you a bit of research as well. If you did, let me know, guys. Because if you don't like that side of it, I won't put it in. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed, I would appreciate a like and a share, guys. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Leave me know you've subscribed and I'll give you a thumbs up. You'll find me on Facebook. I have a page and a group, Antiques Arena. You'll find me on eBay, Antiques Arena Clearance. I have my own website, antiquesarena.co.uk and antiquesarena.com, or you can come to the shop and visit me in the shop. It's Antiques Arena, 78 Oxford Street, Mountain Ash, Charlie Foxtrot 45, 3 Hotel Bravo. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.